chain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. And for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope all is good. And yeah, let's get it. Let me see how all systems go. Yep, we look good here. Everything seems to be working. And yeah, nice little day yesterday. Clean pushes we've had in both markets. Gold in the morning. GJ finally broke out yesterday above the range here. Gave a nice setup one, which is always good to see. So let's have a look here at the calendar today. Today is going to be Friday here. We had CPI data come out from Tokyo. Very important. Now, I'm going to ask you in chat, and I want you to say why, okay? I want you guys to say why, a small description of why, maybe 3 words or something. Is inflation going up good for Japan or bad? So say yes or no, and then write a small description of why, a tiny one. Because of X, because of this. Let's see, I'm gonna wait for that. Right, people are saying it's bad in chat. On YouTube chat, people are saying it's bad. Let's see, zoom. All right, someone's saying it's good. I don't know, you guys have to tell me. I need to know why. Good is not enough. You need to give me a small description of why. Good for Japan, weak for JPY. Maybe. Inflation equals stronger currency. Possibly. Good, yes. De-inflation is killing JPY. Possibly. Bad, higher living costs. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds. And then I'm gonna tell you who wins. Right? A comment of the day already came. I'm asking about Bank of Japan. This is comment of the day, guys. Look at this. I'm asking about Bank of Japan and we get this. Not to laugh, brother. We're not making fun of you, but this is comment of the day. It's just something we do here. Sir, got a loss of $100. Took one trade in gold. Stop loss hit. That's unfortunate, man. Hopefully you have a plan and long term your plan will play out. I wish you the best. Okay, this is who wins. Who wins is Mac, right? And in YouTube chat, who wins in YouTube chat is where was he? Alex Santana wins. He said it's good because de-inflation is killing the JPY. Exactly. So this inflation going up is good for currency, not bad for currency, as Claudio says. Claudio is wrong. Make fun of him. So it's good. So it's good for, right? It's good for currency. It's good for currency. Why is it good for the currency? Because Japan has a de-inflation problem, which means no one wants to spend money in their economy because things keep getting cheaper. But inflation in an economy is healthy. Why is inflation healthy in an economy? Because it encourages spending. So to see finally JPY start to gain some strength is good. But their currency is so short that we see no reaction in the market from it. Because people are saying this is not enough, right? One is not enough, right? Makes goods expensive over time, which is good short term because it will make people spend money, right? And borrow money if things are going to be expensive in time, right? So if we look at previous data here, we can see we've had some pretty drastically bad data. 1.6, we tried to get back above 2.4. This is why we're seeing no reaction in the market, because we've had this before. Inflation has come up just to dump back down. So that's why we see no reaction. Anyways, we have Biden speaking, which is never a good thing. Actually, I shouldn't say that online. I'll get in trouble. But, you know, I think, do we have presidential debates going on? We see reaction on GJ just because of GBP. Just not in GJ because of GBP. Yeah, we can go check the JPY here if that's brought temporary strength into the JPY, and obviously it's not because the JPY is on the floor. UJ is there. Yeah, it's a little bounce there. A little bounce. UJ, as you said. No, not this. Is UJ is just flying through the moon, high lows, high highs. So let's go ahead and do the analysis here. Start from scratch. So we don't have any previous support and resistance. We blasted through all my levels here. Let's go back and see where we have if we have any interesting levels here. And Start on the daily time frame. Daily time frame's clean here until 23,600s. Boom. Boom. 4 hours, are we allowed to see 4 hour? Yes, we are. We have a resistance right here on the 4 hour, which I think we've crossed. And then this one here. Oops. What's this add text button? Oh, cool. That's much better. They need to code this a little bit better for the listener to... Yeah, they need to code the listener a bit better. Is that what he said, Spaceburger? I wouldn't be surprised. Biden's word will affect the market? No, not yet, not yet. Not until elections get selected, unless they come out and say something crazy. All right, this 4 hour resistance, we can move up to here. Now we start to have some levels on the chart. We need a key level here. I'm gonna clone this, make this to 0.500. There we go. All right, so obviously previous daily here closing bullish still. I don't like that we have so many bullish candles back to back, no break at all. We need some sort of pullback soon. In terms of continuation's on the cards here. Breakouts is going to be the option here. Now we have seen a little bit of manipulation before getting the breakout, but now that speeches are done and everything, maybe the breakout is able to continue now. We've been waiting in this range for a while here. So yesterday we did get the breakout. I did take this breakout here, break of high to continue up bullish, but we didn't see major continuation here. That is just simply because of the prices we're at. A lot of people hesitant to buy. Now remember, with CPI, not CPI, but yeah, with Tokyo CPI coming out higher, we might see maybe an intervention looming here. Especially with USD JPY, I'm gonna tell you guys a little tip. Friday, JPY and a Friday, that's when they like to do funny business. Remember, today's Friday, last day of the month. Wouldn't be surprising to wash out all of the monthly buyers. Just get them out of the market and see an intervention happen soon. I wouldn't be surprised to see that intervention come through here. Now looking at monthly candle, it's a pretty impressive bloody monthly candle, this, to be honest. Very impressive. I mean, where are we going, Mr. GJ? Are we coming back up here? 2014? Really? You serious? So yeah, let's see what happens. Everything's pointing up. I think the only option you have for today is going to be buys above the range here. I don't even think it's going to be suitable to try buy from the bottom of the range, as this is not clean candles, unless we dump nicely to around 203 and you start to get some nice price action there to look for buys. Obviously previous 4 hour closing bearish, we do have a mixed bias, but we have a lot of support here. Preferably sells below 203 key level will be better, because that's breaking back into the range where we were yesterday, right? So as long as we respect this range, look at price action in reverse, then we are still bullish here, right? Because this is yesterday's range that we've been trying to break out all week. We finally broke out, and when we finally break out, so all these lines here, this can all piss off. When we finally break out, we go and end up moving towards the upside here. So as long as we respect the top of the range, it still makes sense for buys, right? So yeah, I guess setup 1 is going to be your options here towards the upside to continue bullish. Can you show last intervention on the chart? Yeah, the last intervention we had was this one right here. It gave a dump worth of 114 pips here, right? So we could see a pretty heavy dump. If it happens today, maybe not, we don't know. That's the problem with interventions. Now, yeah, I'm more bullish on GJ, as I always have been. It's just about getting back out the range, right? You wanted to get back out of the range. Now, gold here, very interesting move yesterday. Remember, we took gold buys in London session, everyone who is here on stream. we took these buys here. Now I was regretting not leaving a runner, and you can see why I was regretting not leaving a runner. Pretty obvious reason why. We moved like a train here, and boy would have that runner been nice to leave. But honestly, I would have closed it all up here, because that would have been my target to fill this whole LTA. Now if we're looking at what price is doing, start on previous daily here. Previous daily is doing what? Obviously closing bullish after such a reaction off the bottom of the range. Previous 4 hour here as well, closing bearish. We probably want to see 200 pip runner. That would have been, yeah, I think I would have closed at 100 pips because I would have targeted top of range, right? I would have targeted top of range. Now looking at 1 hour time frame, we start to have a few ranges formed here. For sells to make sense here, this is also previous 4 hour, I believe. If I were to draw a 15-minute here and then go on 4 hour, that should be that previous range. It's a little bit higher. How does 30-minute look? Yeah, that's that 30-minute range. That would be your fake out zone. How big is this fake out zone? It's about 17 pips here. To be honest, you could sell early below here to get to here. Yeah, I think sells would make sense below the range here, below this previous daily support. Something like this. Yeah, we retested that, but obviously now for buys is a little bit tough right now. You needed to come back down. To be honest, these buys were quite nice here. This one actually, this is a very nice setup in terms of buys. This is what you would have wanted to see. Price come down, create a target, close above this resistance here for buys towards the upside, stop loss below the range in this case. Target here and look for continuation. So that setup is playing out already, happened early. So more buys would be, you know, you needed to maybe come back down one more time. Breakout buys will only happen later. I think that's more of a New York move. Since we're at the bottom of the range, I wouldn't like to buy to see this come straight to the top of the range here, like this, and then to look to buy above here, which would be maybe your New York plan. But you want to see London create structure, boom, and then New York give you that plan towards those highs and towards these highs. I took that exact buy, great. Yeah, that would be your option, right? That would be your option to take that one there. So let's see some more price action. I do think if we reject during London, sells can be an option below the range to retrace some of this move. Definitely possible. Weekly candle has flipped now, which is very interesting. But we did test weekly support perfectly. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here on the charts, and trade accordingly. Of course, the volume is still in. It is. But that's what I mean. The setup here in terms of looking to get from the bottom of the range back to the top is done. So you can't really do anything now that we're back at the top of the range. You kind of have to wait now for more price action, right? You have to wait for more price action. So yeah, your buy zone would be somewhere above this resistance here. Actually, you could just go 23.30. How does that look on 30-minute? Yeah, on 30-minute it looks good. So probably you can use the lower time frame. You can use the key level to be above. That's a good NY trade. NY breakout will come above that. 23.30. 23.30 NY breakout, 50 pip move, right? NYSE. If you get retracements now in London to create liquidity and we break above 23.30 by NYSE, 50 pip move easy. Easy 50 pip move, guaranteed. Not guaranteed, but it's an easy trade. 23.30, close above. Right, close above 23.30. And if we keep rejecting at 23.30 and you get even a 5-minute close above, send it. Send it, 50 pip move to 23.35. 23.35 is your level here, right here. That would be the trade. But for now, this trade down here was pretty nice, to be honest, not gonna lie. That was a nice setup, what you get. Liquidity grab here, go create target for you, pull back, prove to you that this support wants to be respected, form a support, still too early, then close above this resistance here, which should also be the 30-minute close. There you go. You have a 30-minute close as well, bullish. Took this buy almost at TP. Yeah, full TP would be my yellow line. You don't think it's going to happen in London, fill the range? It doesn't work really like that. Those breakouts work in NY. I haven't seen a breakout to work in London for a long time. Mostly London, you're looking to scalp. So if we do break above here in London, you would be looking for scalp, maybe 10, 15 pips, and be happy with that. Right where we are now would be, you know, this is also an area of contention, right? Because we could reject from here. We could reject. We could just retest 4-hour resistance and end up coming back down. That is also possible. But it was a 4-hour open and I kind of expected bottom wick. Yeah, that's why you wait for the close, right? You don't just go at 4 hour, you wait for the close. Right? 15 minutes after the 4-hour open. And your stops would not go below this candle, right? In this position here, stops have to go below the range. 33 pips, 34 pips. Because that's where you're wrong. Especially at that time. I'm not trading at that time. But if this came, this might be 4-hour top wick. Definitely possible, Didier, for sure. Definitely possible. If you get any change of structure here, that will allow you. Or if you want to play it a little bit sneaky, you can try anything closing back inside this range here. Now we're not fully bearish bias, so that's a little bit more difficult. But if you trust that this is just a retest to the highs, then closing back in this range can be the sells towards the downside, right? So anyways, did you guys enjoy the analysis, breakdown of fundamentals on the JPY? Some very good information that you guys should take note of. What Furu is giving you that information. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the stream. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Get the likes up to 150. I would appreciate it. And let's put the scam likes up as well. YouTube business done. Thank you, Didier. Right, scam likes are up. Any thoughts on GU? No, I'm tired. You keep your thoughts for yourself. That's my thoughts. Let's have a look at GU here. So, see what's going on. Weekly time frame now is still broken weekly lows. Daily time frame here created a support, which is interesting here. Interesting to create a support. We've tested this previous resistance here, but we've tested daily support, so we're playing between this daily support and where we're currently at, right? Four-hour. Four hours kind of reached target, which is a problem. So today's mixed bias. I would do this on today's market. I would look for support above here for buys, especially if 1 hour is closing strong bullish, right? But if we respect this zone and don't form support above, fake outs back inside the range are going to give you sells back down to this range. Continue the higher time frame bearish bias. That's about it, man. I don't see much anything more till we have any more information here and start to leave different ranges. That's about it. Good, boys, good. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I like to see that fake out as well. It would give you so much more confirmation. I saw, yeah. This is it. This is the exact point, right? If we look at London plans here, they should match up exactly. They are sells. Sell below here, yeah, it's possible, but you know, if we're pushing up this much, you want to try sell 2 there, will be better, right? What else we got? Maya's plan as well should be the same. If rejected, can look for entry for sells. Yes. Possible retest, exactly. Early sell structure. Yeah, I like the structure, or structure below is very nice. some sort of 5-minute structure below, give you stop loss placement. Yeah, good plan, guys. Good plan. Change win rate. Yes, I didn't add yesterday's trade. I needed to add yesterday's trade. Let me add yesterday's trade. 75 wins. I don't know what's the win rate. Someone calculate it for me, please. $78.1. Damn. So we gain 0.1%. We lose 1% for a loss, but gain 0.1% win rate for a win. Fair enough. 0.2, someone's saying? Doesn't matter. 0.1, 0.2, it really doesn't matter. This is why win rate is BS. Oh shit. What have I done? Have I messed this up? No, it's okay. Okay, now it's all adjusted. Do you calculate win rate on a monthly basis or all-time basis? I'd calculate it on all-time basis because this month my win rate is about 95%. Right? It's been 95% win rate. So that doesn't, I mean, this month it's good, right? 95% win rate. But my point is that I want anyone who's new coming to the stream, I want them to see a big picture of how things are long term. Because if they see 95% win rate, they're like, oh, wow, you know, this is such a, you know, blah, blah. It's kind of like pushing marketing, right? It's pushing marketing. It's not like, you know, they get this unrealistic expectations. Yes, exactly, Karim. Realistic expectations is what I want. You know? So they say, oh, okay, fine. Long term, this guy is trading at 78% win rate, which should be an amazing statistic in my opinion. And I'm proud of it. Because you barely trade more trades. But that's the point, is that if you barely trade, you have a higher win rate and then you can take more risk on those trades, right? And how do I barely trade? This week I've taken 3 trades out of 5 days. That's trading almost every single day at the end of the month. So that's not barely trading, right? 2 wins, 1 loss this week. That's a good week. I'll take that. I'll take that. Now, if you look at GJ, my main pair, and say, hey, I've taken 2 trades this week in the markets, 1 win and 1 loss. You say, yeah, no wonder you lost in this bullshit. The 1 win that I take, right? The 1 win that I take was when we break out. So GJ's just been about being patient, right? Being patient to wait for breakouts, right? And leave this messy, shitty range here. That's always been the key. Leave the shitty range. And honestly, I can be done for this month, right? Which I'm planning. I planned from yesterday. I said I was done for the month. Yes, I'm here for the signals for 1 month. I still haven't seen 1 trade. I fall asleep soon, I guess. You're nuts, bro. We literally took a trade yesterday. We took a trade the day before yesterday. We took a trade last week on Thursday. We took a trade last week. How many trades, man? And you miss every single trade. It's because you don't do anything. You're just useless. Come here, sit. Oh, 5 minutes. He hasn't taken a trade. See you. Off. Of course, trades are not going to come in 5 minutes, man. And the funny thing, guys, is that he's here for a signal. He's here for a signal, but that's the only thing he can't do is follow a signal. So he's like, screw the education, screw the value that he's giving. I'm here for a signal, and still you can't follow a signal. Come on, bro. Come on. You need to level up, man. You need to prioritize things. Get good. All week, Yesterday, New York session, in your time, if you listen to the plan that we've had all week, you could have taken this trade. Let's have a look at, I've never seen you take a trade. Let's see yesterday's live. Let's see yesterday's live. Let's go have a look at yesterday's live and see. Yesterday, huh? This is yesterday. Let's go have a look at yesterday's live. Yesterday's live. Let's see if he takes a trade, this guy, or not. Let's see if he takes a trade. Oh, what does that say? Buy order. Okay, I wonder if he's gonna take a trade. Oh, there we go. Got triggered on that. Wow. Yesterday people said they missed this. I don't know how they missed this trade. It's sitting at my entry for like 10-20 seconds. Oh, he took a trade. I wonder if he won. Nice. Anyways, I've proven my point here. I've proven my point. Comment of the day? No. Bro, you wearing the same t-shirt? No, I'm wearing a different t-shirt. Fuck's sake, you guys are nuts, man. Let's go and have a look if I'm wearing the same t-shirt. Let's have a look here. Let's see if I did stand up in this stream, right? I remember. Just to prove my point, because now I'm getting pissed off. Boom. This has pink here, right? Pink logo. This does not have pink logo. Can you see that? Stupid people. I have too much fun. I have too much fun. I have too much fun. Harry, don't listen to the trolls? No, I'm playing with them, man. If I want to ignore them, just having a bit of fun. That's at the end of the stream. I'm way sleeping by then. Then just don't watch the streams, man. I think it's better for you. You're not going to benefit. If you're not here to learn anything, if you're not here to gain value, and you don't want to look at my trades, then what's the point of you being here, bro? I don't control what time the markets move. So if you want to control what time the markets move, I think you go somewhere else is better. Don't give these miserable people attention. It's a bit of fun, man. It's a bit of fun. Harry, on Pip Labs demo, 4-hour candles are different from Owanda. Yes, they will be, because we don't use Owanda's candles. We use broker feed candles, like the ones you get on your broker. So it will look more like your broker. And the reason we use that is because Owanda does not give data. Owanda fills all gaps, and it's not accurate data, actually. It's good for charting and for marking up, but we use more accurate data from broker feeds. He's like Zuckerberg, he wears the same fit every day. I wear similar clothes every day, yes. You are too straight than Raja Banks. So if you send that clip to Raja Banks, I don't think he'll be happy you calling him not straight. I don't think he'll be happy. So be careful. What do you think about strong MSS? I'm not sure what an MSS is, man. Not sure what an MSS is. Multi single service. MSS. Market structure shift, yes, okay. I don't care about market structure shift on 1 minute, as it's not enough. You can have, I mean, we haven't had market structure shift. We've had higher highs, higher lows. 1 minute has been, moving cleanly. But again, as I said, to get in gold, this was the option here early. Maybe if Tron learned the skill and he was up early, he could have got into this trade, huh? But no. He's being lazy today, Tron. Poor guy. Needs to change gear. Harry, you get triggered quick. I'm like that. We should change. We should stay the same. It's not I choose to get triggered quick because it's a bit of fun. I enjoy it. Hey Harry, what does different brokers have different for NY, SPY, US 30? Any idea? Yeah, it's just data feed. You'll get slight differences. Stop spamming, bro. Stop spamming. I'm not answering your questions again if you're gonna spam that. Harry, if you have a fight in the street, what would you do? I would first of all not fight, right? The best way to avoid confrontation is to walk away. That's the #1 act of self-defense. You don't know what someone's carrying. Maybe carrying a knife, maybe carrying a gun. So if you elevate the situation, then you actually put yourself at more risk. So the best thing to do to avoid any fight is to avoid the situation as a whole. And that's the ultimate fighters, right? So I'll never attack first. That's the thing. Now, if I do get attacked first, then I know what to do in counter of that, right? That's the way you react. I don't be the starter, I will react to them. Same thing in boxing is a very similar thing in boxing. Is, not boxing, but MMA, all of this. When you watch MMA and watch boxing, next time, think of it like this, right? Think of it like this. When you have two people fighting, the reason why they keep running around the ring, going back, going forward, running around is because, and then suddenly when they come close together, it's all a big mess. The reason why is because if he can touch you, okay, you know that he's in close enough proximity for you to go and throw a jab to him or throw a hit to him. So that's what happens, is that when they're in proximity, that's when things happen. So instead of the idea that, boom, someone, is going to, how do I say it? Like, the idea that someone punches, you defend. No, it's kind of like someone punches, okay, it's my time to attack back because I know he's in my proximity that I can land a hit, right? So in self-defense, you avoid the situation by walking away. But if someone leaps in to go and attack you, you know what to do back, right? So this is always best way to avoid situations, guys, is to walk away from them. Even someone asks you for money, give them the money. They want to steal something, take it, let them steal it. No point, no point. Right? There's no point. Have I ever did fighting sports? I wanted to, but I didn't because of potential brain damage long term, and also because of my my plate in my arm. I couldn't do that. But I used to have a little bit military style training. We used to have an ex SAS officer, and he used to teach us all different types of stuff. So that's where I learned it. So don't show your forearms? What do you mean don't show your forearms? Brain damage? You can't damage what's already damaged. You can. Plates in arm from motocross? No, actually from skateboarding. I blew my funded account and now I keep finding good correct setups, but I'm too scared to enter. Well, first reason, why did you blow your funded account? What happened? That's the first thing. Do you have a plan that's actually profitable? Then just make sure to follow your plan. Go backtest to gain confidence again, right? Or take demo trades for a week just to gain confidence. And then that's how it is. And then just take the trades, man. You know, if you confidently have a... No, he blew his funded challenge. Oh, he blew his... No, I think he means challenge. Yeah, for sure, challenge. I'd have all the time. Just shouted someday yesterday because I missed your trade and I had no money and he was asking for money. Challenger Cup blew my back up. Interestingly, Harry, you low-key give out more personal info that can easily be pasted together to profile you. No problem. You guys think that... yeah, that's just too... You guys ask me way more that I don't give out, right? This is why when you guys ask me, where do you live? How much do you make per year? I don't disclose that information, right? Because then I might as well tell you everything about me. Right? And have no privacy in my life. I actually like to have privacy, but I signed a contract. If I'm gonna be online, I have to know that, yeah, people will know things about me. They will know who I am. They'll know what I like and what I don't like. And who cares if they know a profile with me? Because I'm pretty proud of my profile. I'm not gonna sit here and not, you know, obviously, we've been here for years. You guys are with me every morning. You're gonna learn things about me. Which is healthy. Do you like lobster? I actually do like lobster. Lobster is really good. Really, really good. It tastes super good. Lobster with some butter. It's a really nice seafood lobster, actually. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I do enjoy it. Guys, make sure you like the stream. It helps Harry a lot. He puts a lot of effort. Yeah, appreciate that, guys. Appreciate it. Very nice to eat and earn. Yes. Harry wants to be profiled in order to borrow same habits and discipline. Yeah, you profile me, what are you going to lose from it, right? What am I going to lose? People are just going to be better. Lobster is haram since when? Can we catch lobster today? Yeah, you can. If the markets give you a setup, you can catch lobster. I'm probably done for the month, but we'll see. Right? Because I'm happy. Yesterday, 2 wins. I can't complain. I'm not going to give that back. Been a great month. Enjoy my day. Any crazy setup that I have to take, then yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot for sure. Give your credit card number, your password, bank statement, Bitcoin address. We are in family. I can give you my Bitcoin address and you can deposit as much money as you want to that address, no problem. Sometimes I wish I can travel to the 1800s, get arrested in England and just to eat lobsters for free. Is that true? Is that they used to do that? I didn't know that. That's a new fact for me. New fact. Bluefin tuna. Yeah, I've had some tuna with sushi. I don't actually like fish too much, to be honest. Raw fish, I don't like. Fish, I don't like too much. Which one? When? No. I didn't say anything. Do you see a setup? No, I was probably showing something. I was playing yesterday's video. Yeah, probably you got in when I was showing yesterday's video. I put the position on the screen, no? If I was. Who is he talking to? I'm talking to the exclusive group. Yeah, the exclusive group is on mute. I can unmute them, but I don't know. It's up to them if they want to be heard on live stream. Do you have any pets? I used to, yes. I used to. Good morning, trading recap of the week. What we miss? Recap of the week? Yeah, I think overall solid week. If we recap this week, it looks a bit like this. So started off the week with GJ buys here. So we took GJ buys. TP was the 4 hour up here. We entered on this candle here, breaking this high. And unfortunately got stopped out by a couple of pips, right? So that was the original position here. Got stopped out by a couple of pips here. We got a third liquidity grab, right? So we got the third liquidity grab. I had a dog, bro. So we had a third liquidity grab, which was unfortunate. Then we ended up taking gold buys yesterday, right? So we ended up taking gold buys as well for the week here. Stop loss below the range. Those buys were very, very nice. Obviously, massive continuation into those buys. Wanted to hold a runner, so that was the gold buys. Closed at about 17-ish pips here or something. Then we took GJ buys yesterday as well and closed off the GJ buys. Stop loss below the range here. And yeah, closed off the GJ buys as well. So that's the trade recap for the week. So just unlucky with this third liquidity grab here. Otherwise, this would have hit TP. And then the GJ buys was a winning trade. And then the gold buys as well was a winning trade. And that's pretty much the week here. Pretty much the week. So that's it. Can you show your MT5 history of trades? Yes, I can. I do post my MT5 history of trades in my let me show you. I do post it here as well if you just want to see those screenshots. Right? There's my MT5. If you want to see that on my MT5 because you don't believe me, I can also show you that. Right? I can also show you that because my MT5 is here, as you can see. That's the trade from yesterday, right? You can see hedge, MT5, raw trading, and that's the trade I took from yesterday, right? Same trade that I posted. So there's my MT5 history. Hope that makes you happy. I haven't taken anything else today, as you can see, obviously. How much you risk on one trade, bro? 1,000, that's my normal risk. 1.5 I push to. Half risk 500. Depends. You trade ICT concepts? No, I trade price action. How much should I risk in percent? You know, safe is 1%. Depends if you're on like funded account, definitely 1% should be the way. Personal account, depending on the size and your consistency. If you're consistent and don't do anything stupid, because if you start risking 3%, 4%, and you do something stupid behind the, you know, you start doing something stupid behind the screen, suddenly start taking loss back to back. In one day, if you take 5 losses, you know, you can lose 20+%. right? So you need to be careful depending on your discipline. Now, if you're disciplined and know that you will take one shot a day, 1 to 2 trades a day, focus all of this stuff, then yeah, you can maybe start to risk. If you have a smaller account to make a little bit more money, you can start risking that 2.53%. Personal account, I can take up to 5%. Yeah, but that depends on your discipline, psychology, and size, right? Are you comfortable risking 5%, like the actual monetary figure of 5%? Because we can use leverage to our advantage. But let's say 5% of your account is going to be whatever, you know, $1,000. Are you comfortable losing $1,000 back to back? If you take $2,000 loss back to back, how are you going to feel? Is it going to ruin your trading? Because if it is, you're probably not going to make money then. How often do you withdraw from your trading account? I think this weekend I'm gonna take a withdrawal. Normally once a quarter or when I feel like it. Whenever I need to pay something or just, you know, just put money in savings, to be honest. That's what I withdraw. I don't really have I don't spend much money on stuff. Most of my stuff is spent on property, to be honest. I mean, that's where 90%, I would say, yeah, 90% of my savings goes to, you know, is because that's heavy. That's heavy purchases. You know, heavy purchases. Do you use a credit card in Dubai? No, I use a debit card. I use a debit card myself. I should get a credit card to build a credit score. But I've just used debit so far. Which broker you use? IC Markets, the one I showed. How much have you spent on property? Again, I've personal information. I don't want to go flexing money. Expensive property. I've told the guys in the exclusive group, but to general public, I don't need to. I'll show you guys the property, and then you can make your assumptions of how much. But I'm paying it not all at once. It's something that's being built, so I get to pay it bit by bit, which is nice. That's tough. How can you buy a house if you don't have a credit score? Just curious, because I don't buy a house on a loan. I buy a house cash. But you pay as they develop the property. So it's a whole complicated story about property investment here. It's very complicated. A lot of people lose money investing in stupid projects here, but it's a very lucrative property market here in Dubai. And if you get with the right developers, you get on a right project with the right product, right? Product being not apartments, being more towards the townhouse side. Those developers offer your payment plan, so you can pay in terms of installments, right? So you pay installments, not upfront, and then when the property is developed, obviously you get handover. But you need to be very careful that you're using a reputable developer, obviously, right? Because if they're not reputable, then the project won't finish, which can happen, and that's obviously not going to be ideal. My dad is also in Dubai and spent over $80 million on property. Just about 20 minutes ago, you said yesterday you didn't have enough money to take the trade. Bro, any prop firm for funding account? Up to you, man. Whatever you want. Can you live in Dubai with $1,000? You can live in Dubai with $1,000, but you're living in very basic needs. Very basic needs. I see withdrawal spreads, yes. German 40 possible setup 3. Have a look. Yeah, you'd want to wait for setup 3. Would be better here. Would be better. Some sort of 5-minute structure as well. 5-minute structure would be good as well. You added wrong date on your stream today? Oh, my bad. What day is it today? 28? What did I put? 27, yeah. Fix that now. Done. Did you change the music? No, this is just a playlist. It's a massive playlist. Sometimes it does it, you know. It's a little bit more, you know. Still the epidemic sounds? Yeah, still epidemic sounds. Rich dad, poor dad concept? Not at all. Rich dad, poor dad actually believes in taking money from the banks. Right? So this is a little bit opposite. $1,000 in Dubai, no way here in California. Yeah, but I'm telling you, $1,000 in Dubai, you're living really, really basic, man. You're in a room with 7 people shared. You're in shared accommodation with 7 people that all share the same 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, and 1 shower, right? All of those guys are working in labor, right? So they're coming home sweating. You have barely AC that works. You're living very basic needs, you know. I mean, the AC works. It's not that bad. But yeah, 3,600. Yeah, actually, you can live maybe in a room with shed of 5 people, not full laborers, you know, not full laborers. It wouldn't be too bad. Harry, is it okay to start on a standard account versus raw spread account? I prefer a raw spread account because then you get the lowest spreads. Standard spreads can spike, you know. Yeah, so gold is pushed all the way up here to top of range. Now we're retesting 4-hour resistance, which is interesting to see. So now the question is, does it want to try get above it, or does it want to try reject from here? GU buys coming in. See what GU is doing. Yeah, we're trying to get in. Would like to see some sort of 5-minute structure above here, not to get caught in the fake out. Right, no 5-minute structure, a little bit dangerous. That would be my personal plan, waiting for structure above. GJ hasn't been so nice lately. It's just been patience. You just had to wait for GJ to get outside of the range, and that's it. Very, very simple. Avoid the range. We tried to trade the range. We saw it was crap, so I left the range all week. The only trade I took on GJ was yesterday when we broke the range. Bro, I don't know much about prop firms. Can you suggest any? Stick with the big guys. FTMO. Who else is big? I don't know. FTMO seems to be the biggest. When's the last time you took a trade on stream? Yesterday. Yesterday we took a trade on stream. You can go watch the replay. We took gold buys yesterday on stream. These gold buys yesterday. Alpha, funded next. Yeah, people just, you know. Yeah, yesterday is the last time we took a trade on stream. Just had to be patient yesterday. You just had to be patient yesterday. That's what I was saying. We waited for the setup to come. As soon as the setup came, we took it. And that's how trading works. That's how trading works. Where can we see your journal? You can see it in the free group, right? You can see it in the free Discord here in resources. As well, you can type !journal in the chat. !journal in the chat. Yeah, 5%ers were massive. I don't know why people don't talk about them as much anymore. They used to be the hot kid on the block. Where do you keep your screenshots of the trades? Is it a drive link? No, it's just a public sheet. Exclamation journal in the chat. Right? That's it. You can see it's all public, guys. You can see the YouTube link. I just need to post yesterday's YouTube link and the 25th. I can do that now. 25th. Right? You can see how we took the trade, how we executed on the trade, how is the entry. And this is really good information for you guys. Really, really, really good information to see how everything was done. Right? Even just to watch and see how the trade was managed, when I moved to break even and why, my decision on why I closed the trade. Like, look, this is really good education. I wish that I had this resource when I started trading. This would have made a massive difference to my trading. To be able to go and even watch replays of how a trader executes on this trade. Okay, so he's been waiting all session for something closing above here. All session I was waiting for something to close above here. Right? Then, finally, he waits. He doesn't do anything until he gets his plan to come into play, right? And finally, what happens? Waits and waits. Did he? Right? Still waiting, super patient, and boom, 25 seconds later, close above. So let's see what happens when we get the close above. Okay, so now he waits for bottom wick and his entry is break of high. Where will he put stop loss? Okay, below the candle here is where stop loss is going. That makes sense. He got entered into the trade, stop loss goes below the candle, right? Now let's see when he moves to break even. Why does he move to break even? All right, as he's approaching the wick, look, Marco again donating, man. Marco needs to chill. So as he approaches the wick here, moves to break even. Survives the break even, right? And ends up continuing to TP eventually, right? Ends up closing the trade. Well, you know, holding the trade. Boom, gets above, ends up closing the trade. We get below. That's it. Like, that's great resource, right? That's great resource to watch something back like that and see how that works. Not only that, but to have the opportunity to be live when that happens and to see that every single day. When you say HE, what are you talking about? I'm talking about BE, break even point, right? Where you move your stops to break even. So if the trade comes back to entry, you lose nothing, right? Keep you safe. I'll be careful of this wick here. This could be dangerous. We want to, oops. If you're going to take the buys above the range here, you want to deep close something like yesterday and on probably on a 30-minute as well. You know? Excited to join the exclusive community. Hope to be accepted soon from the waitlist. Yeah, anyone who is on the waitlist will be accepted. And then we will open next month. So if you guys have been wanting to join the exclusive, we will open next month. Only 10 spots. And if we reach capacity of the exclusive group, the price will... I am thinking of a price increase just to make it so that we don't get too big. I want to keep this very tight knit here. Like right now on Zoom, we have 41 people in here. It's tight knit, right? It's tight knit. You can see 41 participants. It's tight knit, right? We want to keep it like that, and we're gonna make the entry barrier higher, right? But people already in, of course, it will stay. Greedy, no, it's an entry barrier higher, but it's not gonna happen too soon, so don't worry about it. You guys will have a chance. You guys will have a chance. So yeah. Harry, what about the people who was in and can't subscribe for a month? Would the price be on the new people who joined? Yeah, only for new people. But that's not gonna happen too soon here. We're not reached capacity yet. We're not reached. That's only when we reach. But I'm still gonna keep it 10 spots, 10 spots, 10 spots a month, just so that we can control who comes in and who goes out and stuff. We broke Harry, please help us. You'll have to help yourself, you know. I do help you by offering one of the, what would the max members be for TS, like 250? No way, man. I mean, depends. I mean, like right now in Zoom, 41 people, it's definitely not saturated. Like, you can see chat is not nuts. You can't concentrate. You don't know what's going on. Like, everyone knows everyone practically. So, I don't know. I'll find that number. Maybe 100. It has to be, we'll see the number. Maybe 100 more people on top of what we have. Depends. But whenever that number, then I can manage. Because people will naturally, you know. 41 great, because right now we're around 1. No, that's not, that's like total people who've joined from before as well. We're not that many in the group. Otherwise, we'd have way more in Zoom, right? That's like some glitch that still keeps, but they don't have access, but their names are still on Discord. How much do you charge to be in the group? That's how I help you. I actually am the one of the cheapest out there for the value you get. Many of people have told me that I shouldn't be doing it because I'm being taken for granted. I'm just being honest what people are saying, but I like to help. It's $1.8 per day. $1.8 per day, $50 per month, no lock-in. How does NY session work in the group? Great question. So how NY session works is that all week we have an NY session chat. Wait, I need to sneeze maybe. Maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. It was a close one. So all week we have the NY session chat. I send NY plans every single day. Like yesterday's buys for GJ was made here clearly. Look at this plan for GJ buys yesterday in the group. Close above on 30 minutes / 1 hour. What did we get yesterday? We get a close above on 30 minute like I wanted, right? There's your 30-minute close above, right? So plans are sent. On top of the plans being sent, there's also a video recording of the plans talking to you, the Loom recording here. And then we have the NY chat where we talk about the positions and how to manage, where I'm looking at, blah, 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 where you can, you know, all of this stuff. And then once a week, we also have the NY Zoom as well on Wednesdays. Members as well in New York session, they hop in the voice chat here. We do have members who also trade New York session live as well together. It's how it is. But does that 1.08 per day include the weekend when you are not live? Well, here's a question. If you're that cheap that you can't pay on the weekend, I do a webinar every single weekend. So even on the weekend, I work in the group. And in the group, you get access to all of this content that you should be watching on the weekend. So look. So you have so much to do when you're in there. So much to do. How much for the internet bills there, Harry, monthly? Around $150 a month. Very low liquidity in market since presidential debate. Yeah, potentially that could be causing it. That it broke over the 50-minute resistance, daily resistance to form for me. Yeah, I'd like to see some of this pullback. Yeah, this could be the fake out that we were also talking about, guys. So be careful about that. In the GU plans, we're talking about that potential fake out. Good morning, Harry. I viewed a few of your trades last night. On 23.5, you placed a very successful gold short. You said during the trade, I'm worried there's no bottom wick on 5-minute. What do you mean by that, considering we're running short? I'm relaxed to think it's a stupid question. Choose not to answer. No, it's not a stupid question. Basically, how that works is that I believe I meant to say top wick. If there was actually no bottom wick, it's because when price closes with no bottom wicks, like this scenario right here, we normally next candle reverses. Reason being is that we don't have range or a resistance to break to go down, right? Because when we have a wick, we have a resistance or support to break to go down. So I've noticed if you go back test candles with no bottom wicks, right? Candles with no bottom wicks tend to sometimes reverse. So that's why it sometimes worries me a little bit. But if there was no top wick and I meant to say no top wick, then the main reason is because it can flip, right? The candle can flip. Did you take a trade yet, bro? We took a trade yesterday. Did you plan that trade? Did you take that trade yesterday? Did you take the trade in NY as well? 30-minute close above on GJ. Nice buys on NY. Did you take that? How many members are there in the exclusive? Rewind the stream. We talked about it. How much money is minimum to live in Dubai? I can't answer. Depends on your lifestyle. If you want to live a shit lifestyle, live in a shared room with 5 people, you can live here with $2,000 easily. That's $1,500. I share my analysis in general chat on Discord. Can you check it once? Okay, we can have a look. We can have a look. This is your analysis. I don't like your analysis. It doesn't tell me much. There's no markings, there's no lines. You don't tell me what line is what you're looking for. You just tell me where you buy, where's your stop loss, and that's it. You're also buying the top of the range. Very risky to buy the top of the range. You should have bought from down here if you're trading based on a 4-hour. Right? I know you're taking break and retest of your trend line. It can work out, but point is that then why put stop so far and have to hold all that drawdown? That's like 300 pip drawdown. Be nice? No, this is realistic feedback. This is feedback that's needed. You know, this is feedback that's needed for people to improve. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be nice when people are asking for feedback. I'm gonna give them realistic results. Are the birds stream sniping? They are. I can't see them though. I can't see them, but I can hear them for sure. You guys can probably hear them as well. Any advice on staying focused when you're really tired? Build your tolerance of what tired is, okay? So what I did is when I was in bodybuilding prep, I was on very low food. I was on 2 hours of cardio a day, 20,000 steps. And that built my tolerance because I had to do something hard of what actually it meant to feel tired. Now, if you're mentally exhausted and you've overworked yourself, you need to take a break. We want to hear the Lambo and not birds. I'm not going to bring a Lambo and just start it next to you. You want to hear the Lambo? Go watch the Lambo video. That will let you hear it. Does the private stream people hear you talking to us? Yeah, they talk to me and I can hear them talking to us. They private stream is much better because I get people who don't give me a headache. You know that? So yeah, take a break. Do you eat rice? Yeah, man, lot of rice. Rather you choose 765 LT or 991 GT3 RS? 991 GT3 RS. What type of question is this? Obviously. Fuck the Lambo. McLarens are nice, but can't beat a Porsche, man. Will you wait for gold to close back in the range? Yeah, if you're going to sell gold, I'd rather see it come back in the range or a change of structure from up here. Right? First time coming across your stream, watching your risk management video really helped me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it, man. Lorenzo talked good about you in his stream yesterday. Shout out to him. I respect him. You know, that's nice. Always good, you know, when people talking good. We don't want hate in the industry. We want respect amongst everyone. So if you're watching him today, you guys can say Tradesharpe respects you. Right? So we show back the love. When people told me about him, I checked him out. He looks very disciplined like me, follows same values as me in terms of being disciplined in the market. I don't see him forcing trades. He's quite calm on stream. So that's good to see. Lambos only have top speed, no downforce. They don't have both. They only have amazing sound. You can't lie, V10 does sound sick. Not interested in AJ? No, that's not a pair that I trade. Can you check GU? Yeah, let's see what's happened GU for the guys here. So yeah, didn't close back in the range, so no fake out just yet. You'd need something back in the range, and we failed to break the high as well or create structure. So now a 15-minute candle closing above here is going to be good. Aggressive will be a 5-minute candle closing above, depends on your risk tolerance. And that will be the plan. Now, if we do fake out, especially if this closes bullish and the next one closes below, that looks good. I appreciate that feedback. No problem, man. No problem. Please, I'm in Abuja. Where's Abuja, guys? I want to be part of the exclusive group next month. I tried to pay but can't access WAP or that website. All your group data is archived. I'm reaching out from Nigeria. Oh, it's somewhere in Nigeria. Yeah, man. The problem is that I need you to be able to purchase through WAP and use WAP because all of this content is on WAP. This is on WAP. Like the content that you get in the group is on WAP. So if you can't access WAP, then you can't access this content, which will be a problem because this is a lot of value in here, right? This is a lot of value. So yeah, I would need you to be able to use the website really. Otherwise, there's no point. What's your cardio? I want to shred as well. For the past month, my workout was build muscle. Now I'm okay with my size, but belly, mush, stretch, shove and fats. Yeah, just do treadmill is fine. Any form of cardio, man. Just it's about heart rate. It's not about the form of cardio you do. It's about the heart rate. So you have to calculate your heart rate based on your age. Type optimal level calculator in Google, and you can calculate what optimal level of heart rate you should be at. Tell the guy to use VPN. Yeah, that's true. Cows and cans out. Yeah, you could actually yeah, you could lose fat without even doing cardio. Cardio doesn't make you lose fat. Cardio puts you in a caloric deficit. So cardio is not fat loss. Cardio is caloric deficit, and also metabolism to burn calories, which puts you in a more of a deficit to make you lose more fat. Like I track my meals all year round. Every gram I measure. Every gram. Like people, if they see my life, they think I'm weird. I go and measure how much rice I eat, measure my exact chicken, measure my avocado, everything's measured. But there's two good things about that. Is you get to have controlled variables for gaining and reducing. And also, you never waste any food because everything is measured to what you have to eat exactly. So not one piece of food gets wasted when you're eating it. I've hit 230 beats per minute on the bio at the gym. Is that, yeah, that's a bit high. Lol, you're still small. I can see your profile picture, Uday Raj, and your arms don't even cover your shoulders. Your chest is flat. So maybe change your profile picture before putting a comment like that would be better. At least Photoshop it to look a little bit better. But I know he's joking. He always comes here and says the same thing. What do you guys use to calculate the gains? What do you mean calculate the gains? You mean calculate the food? You can track your food on MyFitnessPal. You can track your food on my FitnessPal is good. Yeah, just use MyFitnessPal to track. Yeah, it's an app. Harry, can you play chess? No, I didn't get into chess. No, I got into something else, but I don't want to mention what I got into because I don't know if that's strategy, different strategy game. Cardio increases your strength? No, it increases your endurance in terms of, you know, fitness. You work out once or twice a day? I work out once a day. Once a day. I mean, if you count cardio as a workout, then yeah, twice, but I don't count cardio as a workout. I count that as an activity. After years, chess, yeah, chess is a lot of strategy. Yeah, it can help with trading. So does poker. Oh, wow. Arthur got it, huh? That's interesting how Arthur got that. That means he plays, because not many will get that. Don't want to mention Russian roulette. Yeah, they're very strategical games, both. Very good, actually. What time London market opens? 5 minutes. You got it before him? Oh yeah, true. I give you that. I lost a lot this week on my trade. Yeah, you had to be patient this week. End of month, we had a lot of inconsistency in the market. Chess is a great game though. Chess is a great game. Definitely a nice strategy towards it. This is why you don't want to sell gold just yet, and even on top of that, never breaking the lows, never a good idea. Chess or checkers? I'd say chess. London has been very low volume. Yesterday, gold we had good volume. Otherwise, yeah, the rest of the week on GJ especially, it used to be very slow. How does chess help with trading? Because you're problem solving, right? If this happens, then you have to do this. How can I? You're thinking one step ahead, which is the mindset you have to have in the market. Same with poker, always thinking of one step ahead. What are you going to do on the next bet or next hand? Next street, you know? Whereas chess is the same. Okay, if he moves, then what can I do here? All of this. Right? All of this. I used to play a lot, but now I have ADHD. Yeah, chess is good. Do you getting volume spike? Currently not going anywhere. Yeah, you needed to close above in 2 minutes. Would be the hour close as well, right? Hour close as well here. Chase girls, not good, Harry. Where did that come from? You have to think about opponent's possibilities. Exactly. Do you have a degree? I don't have a degree, actually. I don't. You said it is good? No, I said chess, not chase, bro. I used to be a gambling addict. No, I never used to be a gambling addict. You can't gamble in Dubai anyway, so how can I be an addict of something that's banned here? Is gambling bad in Dubai? It is. There's no casinos here, nothing. They will open a casino in 2027. Some of the biggest, but overall is banned. Recently, you can't play online poker. A 5-minute close above 15-minute form setup, 30-minute nice liquidity, new bottom wick. I will enter Gbpjpy high. Yeah, I think that would be your shot. That would be your shot. Gold is looking to smash supply and demand traders. Why would you say that? Let's see, where's the supply and demand? Well, I think if we were to look at this, maybe you can consider this as a supply here. So it's not smashing them, they would be okay here. I don't really think that's a real supply, but they would be okay. We see streaming in the casino. No, I don't go gamble, guys. Come on. Do you think we'll get an intervention? I do feel like it. I do feel like we'll get an intervention sometime this today. I'm not sure, but if it's gonna happen, they're gonna do it today. I'm pretty sure about it. GJ coming top of the range? Yeah, you really do need a close above the range though. Just to be on the safe side, end of month, etc, etc. Would you say profitable trading is more intelligence or practice? I think you need a bit of both. You do need a bit of both here. You can't be stupid and trade, because you'll do stupid things. You also can't be too intelligent actually to trade. You have to be a little bit stupid to trade, because you can't be too intelligent. If you're too intelligent, you're gonna overanalyze and overcomplicate things. How did you like the G-Wagon? I do like G-Wagons. Yeah, they're a good car. Oh, I realized that what my problem is. I'm too smart for this, Mr. Claudio says. Too smart, but does stupid things, huh? So that I don't know what you call that. Oxymoron. You know what that means, Mr. Smarty Pants? Oxymoron? Or you have to Google it now. What weight do you recommend a beginner for a workout? Any weight, man. It's a process. Each week, try to lift heavier. Friday? Yes, the title says Friday. Refresh it. I changed it. When I was analyzing oxymorons, you were walking under the bed. Well, I've caught up pretty quick if you ask me. So if we look at time versus intelligence, maybe I win. Can you review my trade on Discord? Okay, let's see. Where's the before and after? This is the before. So I like his images. He's taking picture like this from the bottom down to make sure that it goes to the moon. Please go up, sir. So that's before. And he's buying at the top of the range. So this is something similar we tried. This is 5-minute time frame, I believe. Then it hits his TP here. I don't know why you pick TP here. You should pick TP top of the range. Might as well aim for the top of the range. Unless this was the 15-minute resistance, I believe. So, yeah, it's not bad according to your idea. I would have preferred to go on the 5-minute that closed above here. Because then at least you're taking the trade when price closes above. Right? This 5-minute close. This one. I prefer this one. Right? And then look, TP top of the range. You would have hit TP now top of the range. Boom. TP smashed. Right? That would have been better. GJ going crazy? Yeah, it's trying. I'm mostly done for the month here, I feel. Just chilling with you guys, giving you options. If GJ closes above, that's your buy option, right? It's your buy option. 30-minute close above will be best here. That's very good analysis. Very helpful. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that's what I do with the members in the group every day. We have to go through their trades like that. I encourage them. Look at GU. This looks very interesting here, closing back inside the range. Very nasty move this, huh? Very nasty. But it opened no bottom wick. It opened no bottom wick. So it's not big enough, man. 1 hour open. I can see it. Look, it opened with tiny nipple, bro. Don't lie to me, bro. Look at this. Look at the wick it opened with, bro. That's the wick it opened with. So you shouldn't have been triggered into it. Shouldn't have been triggered into that. Greeting from Mexico, best London stream. Shout out. I was wondering if we had people from Mexico and these type of countries. I was actually wondering if we reached there yet. If we reached Mexico, South America, all in that area. I wonder, have we reached Brazil? Like, it's really late in Brazil. But I'm wondering if we reached Brazil. Anyone here from Brazil? See if we reached there yet. We got Hong Kong in here. But I ain't Chinese. Me, but I'm living in France. That doesn't count. We need to see if we reach your country, bro. How many people in Dubai? If I did a Dubai meetup, how many people will show up? Write me in chat why if you're in Dubai. Why if you're in Dubai? I want to see how many people in Dubai if we did a meetup. All right, we have 2 people here. 3, 4. I will come. No, that will do the Tradesharpe meetup, but I'm just saying a normal meetup. 5 people. I'm very close to Dubai. I'm in London. Very good. No, I'm not from Dubai, but I'll come if you give me 15 days in advance. What? So I can see how small you are in real life? It's not fun. Please arrange some kind of meeting on weekend. Yeah, of course we'll be on weekend. You're in Dubai, bro? Come to Kenya? I've been to Kenya. I've been to Kenya. I'm around Abu Hail. Alright. Where'd you live? Not gonna say on stream, man. Do you flip in 15 minutes? Yeah, if you can flip after this bottom wick. Interesting. Can we call on phone? For what purpose? You can speak to me here on Zoom. What's your thought about stare? Unless you're doing bodybuilding as a profession, then it's probably not a good idea. Can we do a meetup in Atlantis Palace? Possibly. The meetup that I'm excited for is the Tradesharpe meetup. That's the one I'm looking for. I'll trade with you. Your one max dumbbell press will be my lateral raises. Okay, if I lift heavier than you, you have to give me your whole bank account, if that's how confident you are. Whole bank account. Net worth. Everything you own. Put everything on it. I have to profit somehow. Everything is business. Business. What's the risk to reward on that bet? I don't know. If he's some beast, then I'm in trouble, right? But I'm wondering what you'll do with my $2,000. Hey, man. Better than nothing. I'm going to get married, guys. She is very rich and the only one. I'm doing for my trading capital. Wish me luck. It's a great idea, man. Great idea. I actually said, if you date a rich girlfriend, it's actually a good thing. Why? Because you don't need to buy her anything fancy. Because if you're the guy making money, she has everything. And I'm talking about really rich. She has everything. She has the jewelry, she has the bag, she has the car. Everything's bought for her. All you have to do is take her to nice places. So it's actually cheaper long term. Where if you date a gold digger, you have to spend all money on that shit. So understand. But that's a good idea to fund your trading capital. I hope that works out and you don't live an unhappy life with her. She'll be like, you can't even afford 5K shoes, and I'll be like, but you can. So what's the problem? But you can. If it's old money, it's worth it. Yeah, that's the exact one. Like, you know, one with some dad who's been into, you know, they live in Monaco. She ain't gonna date broke guy, but you're not broke. It's just you don't need to buy anything. Can't be broke, guys. Come on. Gold diggers are the motivation? No, they're not motivation. Are you mad? Waste of money. You know how hard you guys work for money? Just to spend it on them who don't even care about you. With one day they can flip on you like that when someone does something better. Does she have a sister? I also want to fund my trading account. We'll put an advert. Look at you on 5 minutes. Is it usual? I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look. What's happening? Nice liquidity grab from downside. What's happening on 5 minutes? Yeah. What's unusual about it? Say break this 5 minute high is safer. Okay. And then a scary price action. Once you break this high, it should start kicking into gear, hopefully. People are looking for GJ buys as well. You'd want to close above here. Good bottom wick. If nothing closes above this range here. You have 1 minute for price action to come through here. I don't like the way that we're weakening here. Showing a bit of weakness at the top of this 1 minute range. If it closes below 500, it's game over. There's no buys. There's no buys if you close below 500. Preferably 30-minute close is going to be the one. You don't have any 5-minute structure, right? To put stop loss. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, stop can go there. If you guys want to be safe today, I think you want a 5-minute closing above here. Otherwise, break of high, yes, is fine. We'll see how it closes. You do want a deeper close, strong close, like this, yesterday's close. I entered on GJ 30-minute, is that correct? I don't think a 30-minute closed above yet. Unless you entered lower. This is kind of what I was trying beginning of the week. I prefer if you're doing that, you went on the second one, so at least we break structure. Because at the time you took this, it was just making these lower highs. But this one would be more of the aggressive shot. Because both of these options, you're going aggressive, correct? So since you know you're going aggressive, take the one with a bit more confirmation and even go with the wick fill. Right, go with the wick fill and then put stops here. I'm waiting for 5 close above. I think that will be safer with a 5 close above that resistance. How did the 15 close? Yeah, 15 did end up closing above 500. I think it'd be safer with 5-minute close above that resistance. Hopefully, because you can see the weakness here in candles. What type of strategy do you use for trading? I use price action. I use price action. Would you take it if it closes above? I'm done for the month. It's been yesterday I took 2 winning trades and I'm not going to be greedy. This is how you be a disciplined trader, right? Because if I give that back now, then I'm giving back something that I could have had today guaranteed. So personally, I'm done. But yes, that would be the option of today. It's not less probabilities of playing out. It's just I want to take something out of the market and it's all calculated. Brother, I just joined the Discord. Can you see my plan? Potentially. If you're nice. Today we're helping the free Discord by looking at their plans. Ooh, let's see hops. Okay, first thing I would like to say about your plan is well done for actually writing something on the chart. So I'm glad I looked at this plan because this is something good to write like this. Break of structure 15, but you don't have to write on the plan what the hell is happening on the chart. I rather you draw lines, right? I rather you draw lines to mark support and resistance, right? Mark your different support and resistance. Check like how the guys are doing plans in the group here, right? So if you're gonna do that same idea, I prefer you start doing stuff like this. Right, this would be better. This is another one. Mark your lines, watch zone, early sells with volume, buys above, second structure, blah blah blah. Or go ahead and yeah, just do stuff like this, right? This is going to be much better in my opinion to see you marking up like that. That would be my feedback. So you have a clear plan of what you're looking for, right? A few candles. Yeah, but there's no entry, right? That's why they didn't even flip and break the high. So I did say I don't like how weak it's getting. This is the problem on Friday. A lot of weakness here. People, you know, Intervention on GJ? No, guys. There was no entry. Nothing broke the high. Nothing closed above. If you guys entered early, you're doing something silly. Put a blue line on the position you would take. Yeah, I told you the position I would take is a close above the 5-minute resistance. We didn't get the close above 5-minute resistance. So once that closes above, that's where I'd be interested. That FOMO, yeah, full margin Friday. It's always the way. I actually prefer to pull back. Yeah, you would prefer to pull back. It is a good thing. What are the best time frames for analysis? Daily, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. How about if it closed low? If it closed back in the range, then you have to wait for something then closing back outside the range. There's nothing you can do. It's back inside the range, back into boring area. Geo is mad. Yeah, something's happening with GBP today. It's acting weird. Keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's unsure. Even your dog agrees. But as long as it respects this little 5-minute support. I think it's the USD. We would see similar in gold. Let's see how gold is doing. Gold is being progressive though. It's not having those deep pullbacks. I think it's just end of month traders are not bringing in the volume right here, right? Last day today. We're not seeing the volume being brought in, right? This should be pushing. This is the problem. So unless some guy decides now to open the vents and bring in a little bit of volume, I'd watch this, by the way, as a potential contention zone. Be careful of that zone, that box. That's TP, yeah. But look at this GBP weakness coming in. This is not helping your trade. Might be yen though. Intervention, guys. This is not an intervention. This is like a 15 pip pullback. You nuts? This is an intervention. Intervention. The screen. The price will leave the screen. Price will leave the screen. How about Euro USD? Depends. What's your plan on Euro USD? What is your plan? I'll place proper information for all scenarios. Yeah, just a good overview is what you need to do. Back up again, what the fuck? Yeah, like I said, it's weird, but as long as it respects the support, it's okay. For some reason. I don't like the way it's moving though. It's moving very weird. I would say if this 1 minute breaks the highs and it fakes out back in the range, probably close half when it comes back to entry to manage risk on that. Yeah, so inception. The problem is, you know, when it does this, it's gonna pick a direction and it's gonna go hard in that direction. Like there's gonna be a spike in a good direction. That's what I know. Not now, because of we're just creating liquidity to downside and creating liquidity to upside. we're actually showing weakness to upside if we keep coming to downside. Because the reason why it's more likely to go up is because of the bullish structure. But if that liquidity to downside fails, then it's gonna go down, right? Because then this drive up here would have been all the liquidity to continue down. Yep, just to sweep a little bit higher and boom. This I don't count, man. Look at the time. This is market open. If it can break this high, it should give the push here. I would expect, unless it wants to then come back down. What you need actually is you need some solid structure to be made, not this bullshit of zigzag. You actually want to see progressive structure. So it would look scary now, but if this actually pulls back to do this, would be great to have that management point. Or just let it piss off fully. What do you think should have been done to avoid that? You can't. You would have been entered on that, but you wouldn't have been stopped because your stop loss will be below. The guys took it here, break of this high. Their stop loss is below here. It was scary. It was scary, but they're not out. Right? They're not out. Top my best day yesterday to now it's my best week trading. Congrats, man. Amazing achievement. Call it a week, man. I was triggered. Yeah, the entry would be here, break of this high. So you should just be above break even if you're looking at that. Now we tapped into that zone I drew. This is why it's becoming very quickly a problem, which I don't know. It looks pretty weak. Which should be this previous 5 here as well. Bottom of that wick. So good close though on 5. Anything closing back in the range management. You know, yeah, now it just needs to make its way towards the upside. GJ is trying to regain itself here. At this point, I think it's going to be worth waiting 5 minutes on GJ for the 30-minute close. Aren't you going straight into 1 hour resistance? Not sure. I haven't done a full markup. Let me check for them. Yeah, so that would be your target, right? We haven't tapped it fully yet, but yeah, that's where you would be careful of course. Which is part of my box. How much are you up on the month? 12%. What's your biggest win in terms of dollars and pips in your trading career if you would like to disclose it? My biggest single win was $4,000. And that in terms of pips, that was around 100 something pips. I was so excited that day that I don't even... It was definitely 100. It was a 4 lot. I put a 4 lot and GJ ran for 100 pips on a 4 lot. So it's not crazy that it was only a 4 lot, right? Like I was risking only, and my stop loss on that trade was 12 pips. I was risking $400 and it just ran, bro. And it was super easy. Like I kept trailing. No structure broke. It was green 15 minute after green 15 minute, you know? So it's really nice. It was nice. I'm just here to watch, learn, and backtest a little. No point of trading anything on last day of the month. Yeah, can chill if you've had a good month. For sure. GU has small ranges, that's why I don't trade it. GU also has small stop losses, so it's equivalent. Holy, you catch a too good to be true trade? I need to find the screenshot of that trade, guys. I'm gonna look for the screenshot of that trade. It was literally buying the bottom wick. It was nuts. I'll find the screenshot and send it to you guys. Maybe I'll post it on the group, or I post it on my Instagram. Make sure you follow my Instagram. I'll post it. If I'll go have a look for it. Make sure you guys following my Instagram. Giveaways are gonna be next month, right? As we always do, beginning of the month is we do a giveaway. So make sure that you're following the Instagram, because that's where it's gonna be done. Also, we need to get here to 8K. What the fuck, man? Well, it's lacking so much. I post a lot of content for you guys on Instagram, so make use of it. Make use of it. Crazy, I stuck to my plan and came back from being down to going positive for the week. By far, a lot had to do with the stuff I learned in the group. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. See, for you guys looking at GJ, if the 30-minute can close above 500. Pretty good close on 30-minute. Yeah, that would be your option. 24 pips. You have only 10 pips to the previous daily. So you'd have to use previous daily as a B point. Yeah, previous daily would be a B point. I trade futures in general. Is your private group only for Forex? We have some people that trade gold futures in the group, yes, but we concentrate on gold, Forex. There's many people who trade indices, so yeah, you can technically trade it. Yeah, GU hit TP, guys. Congrats to everyone who took the GU trade. That was weird, but at least it came through here, right? Nice to see. W's in chat for them. That's a good trade. That was scary, huh, guys? Stop loss was almost hit. How much you get on that? You get your almost 1-to-1. W's in chat for them. Congrats. I was very sure about it. It was scary how it came down like that. Not yet 1-to-1. Yeah, just about coming now. Just about coming. GJ is trying to get outside the range now. I struggle with no trade days. That's fine. I mean, today I just made a choice not to trade because I'm done. I'm done for the month. I've had a good month here. But you just have to get used to it. It's something you have to get used to. Here's GJ's entry that would have been in now. So that's your entry, break of the high. Be careful of the wick, otherwise should be good. Right? Anything close back in the range, call it a trade. I would say be careful of the wick. Full BE, hard BE definitely should be at the daily support. Where would the SL be? You'd have to run SL below the 30-minute candle here. So very big SL, but there's no choice you have. right? 23 pips you would need to run it. You're up 3 pips now. You can close, take profit, and go home. I'm joking. If you trade on 1 minute time frame, you have entries every day. Yes, that's true. You do have entries every day. You also have losses every day. Some days you don't, but you know, you get more losses. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it a session here. I'm calling it a month for me. I'm done trading for the month. So yeah, amazing work, guys. I just showed up today to chill. I said yesterday I would have called it, and that's me, proof of me being disciplined here, not giving back any profits that I want to give back here, in case there's probabilities, right? So don't want to give profits, and that's exactly how it is. You know, happy with the month it's been. I wish you guys a nice weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the rest of, and I will catch you guys next week in July. So I appreciate everyone showing up as always. Take care, guys. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you guys.